expected to improve accessibility and reduce wait times on Election Day.
On this notice of election, it talks about the nomination day. And the nomination day, of course, is the 16th of April, 2026. And it will, for the Central Grand Bahama constituency, it will be held at the Keith Cartwright Social Outreach Center, Pro Cathedral of Christ the King. And it will be between the hours of 9 in the morning and noon. Okay, on the 16th of April, 2026. That is when the candidates will bring in their nomination papers to the Keith Cartwright Social Outreach Center to be nominated.
Abaco residents are voicing their concerns ahead of the 2026 general election, with many saying they feel overlooked by successive governments, among other issues. Shalia Roll reports.
As election season heats up, residents in Abaco say their concerns are being overshadowed, pointing to years of shifting administrations that they believe have left the island behind. Many residents argue that frequent changes in government have resulted in inconsistent development and a lack of sustained attention to the needs of the community.
I think it's good, but I want people to think really good for who we vote for.
This is the same 20 years, and I'm pretty sure prior to then, I don't see any change happening. Physically, nothing's changing, honestly.
I feel like history gonna repeat itself. Every couple of years, a different government comes.
A major concern topping the list for many is the state of the island's roads. Residents say deteriorating infrastructure, particularly pothole-ridden streets, has become both a daily inconvenience and a safety hazard.
Our road was done, I think, in the early 80s, which was not really tar, it was just oil and sand. And it hold up real good. And now it's terrible. And I know the government have to deal with so many islands.
My only concern is the roads, especially considering I live in the north. I need them roads fixed.
But I can't really speak for them because I haven't seen them. So I don't see them anywhere. So I can't really say what they're doing, what they ain't doing.
Beyond infrastructure, there is a growing sentiment among residents that they have been forced to rely on themselves to address everyday challenges. They say this reality has been driven more by necessity than by choice.
I don't think no government from my time as an adult have done what they should do in Abaco.
Consider us a very independent island. Although we make our complaints, we get things done.
I don't see no progress on everything that's been done here. We had to do it ourselves.
For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shalia Roll.
A terrifying incident unfolding in Abaco involving school children as a school bus transporting students veered off the road and crashed into bushes. Eyewitnesses tells ZNS News the driver may have suffered a seizure leading to the crash. Take a look at this video. Video from the scene shows students scrambling to safety, climbing through windows and exiting through the rear of the bus in a desperate effort to escape. Calls to officials for an update were unsuccessful. However, bystanders say that no one was hurt during the incident. We are working to gather more details and will provide them as they become available. This is a developing story. In a case ZNS News has been following from the very beginning, the attorney for Brian Hooker says her client remains in police custody as investigations into his wife's disappearance continues. She says Hooker could be released as early as 7 p.m. tonight. However, that does not necessarily mean the matter is over, as he could be rearrested or formally charged if police determine there is sufficient evidence. Shalia Rule has more details in this report.
Authorities have requested an extension to continue detaining Brian Hooker, but time is quickly running out for investigators. His attorney says the 96-hour detention window is now nearing its end, and unless formal charges are filed, Hooker could be released as early as 7 p.m. Monday. Despite spending days in custody, his legal team maintains he's adamant about his innocence.
not proven that his wife is dead. So I do not understand how they could be speaking about a charge of murder. They ask just general questions along the line of the history and the offense itself. Of course, my client maintains his innocence, and he denied all allegations.
Hooker is now pushing back against suggestions that his marriage was troubled, insisting that he was not involved in what has been described as a tumultuous relationship with his wife.
And at this point, he has already, through me, denied those allegations, but in terms of any other questions about the interview, I am bound by lawyer-client privilege, and so I cannot speak on that.
Hooker has been detained since Wednesday, April 8th, in connection with the matter. His attorney, Terrell Butler, says at this stage they are taking a wait-and-see approach, allowing the process to unfold. Butler also noted that Hooker is still grappling with the emotional toll of his wife being missing, describing the situation as extremely difficult for him. However, she revealed that since being retained, she has not been able to speak with Hooker privately.
I have not really had a proper opportunity to speak to him privately away from the police station. But once he is released, then I'll have an opportunity to speak to him in more details.
Meanwhile, police continue active search and recovery efforts in Abaco for missing American woman Lynette Hooker. As the investigation remains ongoing, authorities have not indicated whether charges will be brought before a 7 p.m. deadline, leaving many questions unanswered. For the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition, I'm Shalia Roll.
And still to come.
When we come back, a group of sisters taking their musical talent from the backyard to stages across the Bahamas. Stay tuned. That story, sports, and more when we return.
You have enough things to worry about. Living in a world that can seem opposite of the things you are trying to accomplish.
I can need a little help with this one, sis.
We're here to let you know that you don't have to go at it alone. Choose peace of mind. Choose comfort. Choose CB. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
Come on down and see what Dolly Madison has in store for you. Renovate and rejuvenate at Dolly Madison.
Dolly Madison.
Art Lucaya, the Grand Bahama Art Festival, presents Dream Big, April 17th to the 19th at the Mosaic Art Hub. Get your tickets now at art.tickets.com. Support local art. Proceeds benefit high school art programs.
Save more drugs, from cosmetics to prosthetics. What you need for your family, the brands you're looking for, the quality you expect, vitamins you need, and prescriptions you came for. Feel the love. Save more at Save More Drugs.
A storied party falling apart. F&M's fleeing. Chaos. Confusion. Even court battles. What's happening with the F&M is sad. Divided. Directionless. Dysfunctional. The ones left behind won't admit it, but it's chaos inside. They say a fish rots from the head down. If Michael Pintard can't keep his own party together, how can he run an entire country?
Come and visit us at Shop Smart, 'cause everything is here.
Yes, we have it all for you. Toys, clothing, office supplies, appliances, custom cut blinds, bedding, drapes, and rugs. Come and visit us on Mackey Street, 2 blocks down from Wolf Road. Call us at 698-1052.
Shop Smart, Shop Smart, and Shop Smart. Oh, everything is here.
Here at Freeport Decorators, we have hundreds of products for you to choose from. Whether you're in the market for trophies, plaques, rubber stamps, corporate signs, any kind of interior signage, stamps, or seals, we're your one-stop shop. We feature glass, acrylic, crystal awards for every occasion. We build all the trophies here on site. Looking for a gift item? We feature pens, key rings, mugs, tumblers, barbecue tools, even bamboo cutting boards. Have something already? bring it on down. Let us see if we can print that special something on it for you. Need a headstone? Memorialize the memory of your loved one with a beautifully lasered granite marker. Our store hours are Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. We focus on customization. So if you have an idea or a new concept, bring it on down or call us at 352-5557 or even WhatsApp your idea to us at 646-0777 and we will do our best to make your awards and recognition ideas a reality.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
Welcome back. Born and bred in High Rock, East and Grand Bahama, the Robert sisters are making their melodic sound from their backyard to audiences across the Bahamas. The group continues to showcase their musical gifts for all to see after releasing their first single in 2023. The quintet took a 3-year hiatus, but now they're back with a new original track they say was born out of divine favor.
As I sat in my living room, I heard the Lord said, Deborah, I need you to get your phone out. I will give you the chorus of this song. And I need every sister to get their verse to the song. It's an original song. From children, we always come together at special occasion and just sing. We love to sing. And we have the Roberts heritage that love to sing. And we realized that our younger sister, that God has really blessed her in the singing area, so we decided to come together as a group called the Robert Sisters to make that dream a reality for her.
Andrew says the group is currently putting the finishing touches on the track, and once complete, We're Coming Out of the Glory for This will be available on all major streaming platforms. She adds listeners can expect a powerful, spirit-filled experience, saying the song is meant to inspire and uplift, and giving ZNS News a preview. The group shared a snippet of the sound audiences can expect as they prepare for the official release of their new single, Glory of God.
And the song that he gave us, it wasn't even for us. It's for persons who are going to hear it, that are going through struggles, that are going through situations in their lives. We come to let them know, through listening to this song, we're coming out of this. They're coming out of whatever that this is. They're coming out of it, and it will be for the glory of God.
The Vessels of Purpose Elite organization is preparing to host its 12th annual Girls and Women's Empowerment Encounter. Vice Chairman Joretta Carey says the encounter is an event designed to inspire confidence, purpose, and personal growth among women and girls. This year's conference is set for Saturday, April 20th at the Pelican Bay Hotel with the theme Bet on You in honor of the late Grace Cooper. Manti Malaysia Bain says Grace's impact through VOPE is one that will never be forgotten.
This year, we will actually be holding our encounter in honor of the amazing Grace Cooper. And if anyone had the blessing and the honor of even knowing Grace, they would know that she had a special gift of bringing out the best in people.
I think about Grace, I think about the word tenacity. She was a go-getter and she never gave up, so I think that it's only right that we continue on a legacy with the theme of Bet on You, and I am so honored and pleased to be a part of something so great.
Former VOPE mentor Lavette Farrington says the encounter has been a staple in her life for many years. She says it is a space where women, young and old alike, can learn from each other, gaining strength and inspiration. Meanwhile, fundraising director Donovan Bowe noting that the success of the event is due in part to various private and government sponsors. He encourages the community to come out and support.
You know, I can honestly say the event has impacted not only the lives of my daughters, but also my life. It's a very, very special event, and you will leave empowered, inspired. It's just an awesome occasion.
We encourage the Grand Bahama community to purchase tickets for the event, which will go on sale this week. And we are excited for our amazing speakers, which include Miss Rayat Spence, Mrs. Fraser Gibson, Miss Robin Lyons, Dr. Felicia McBride, and Miss Siobhan Roll.
It is now time for your Health is Wealth Monday tip.
Healthier eating is important if we want to prevent illness and improve wellness. We are all challenged to make healthier choices about how and what we eat. Most of our favorite dishes are rich, and preparing these delicious foods, think about reducing sugar, salt, and fat, and adding fresh vegetables and fruit. If a dish requires sweetening, consider using a healthy substitute sweetener like honey. When seasoning a dish, try reducing the amount of salt by half and using herbs and spices to enhance the flavor. Choose to bake or grill foods instead of frying them. Making a few simple changes can help you and your family enjoy many of our special dishes. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and remember, your greatest wealth is your health.
And that's a look at stories making news. Shane, what's happening in sports?
Well, listen, VJ's rookie season has come to a close, plus flag football is continuing to heat up.
Awesome. Thanks, Shane. Don't go away. Sports comes your way next, right after this break.
See news in the making? Call us at 352-9713 or 359-5167, or you can email us at zns3news@gmail.com.
Journey to a serene oasis. Relax. Rejuvenate. Renew. Welcome to Renew Day Spa. For appointments, call 352-RENU.
Guess what? Budget Pest Control has something important to show you. Cocta termites former Salmus, the super termite. What makes them super? Their ferocious appetite can attack your home from below and above. They even attack forestry. But don't worry. Budget Pest Control has extensively studied this species on Grand Bahama. You can even check out our scientific paper. So you can count on us to protect your investment. Call Budget Pest Control, the termite specialist.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
Hi, I want to put some shoes on your feet.
I still want to put shoes on your feet.
I want to put some shoes on your feet.
And I still want to put shoes on your feet.
We still want to put shoes on your feet.
2 locations to put shoes on your feet. Downtown Freeport, and now our newest location in the Carmichael City Shopping Plaza, right behind the Walk-Up Wendy's, Carmichael Road West.
New roads and airports are connecting our islands. Energy reform is bringing electricity prices down, while young Bahamians are stepping up, gaining new skills for new opportunities. Respect for workers, support for entrepreneurs. We're modernizing energy and infrastructure across our islands and preparing Bahamians to succeed in a new economy. Transformations this big take time. Let's choose progress.
At Save More Drugs, we got you. We got what you want. We got what you need. We got what you came for. The quality you expect. The prices you need and deserve. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Welcome to the ZNS Total Sports Cave, everyone. I'm Shane Stubbs. I'm back. 2 shades darker from Grenada, but the vibes are still the same. But as for Valdez VJ Edgecombe, his rookie season came to a close after the Philadelphia 76ers took down the Milwaukee Bucks 126-106 in their regular season finale. And for what it's worth, it wasn't a bad rookie season for the 20-year-old.
The pace of the game slowing down for me. It's more mental than physical. So yeah, probably mentally, I was able to, I would say just soak it all up. The game wasn't going too fast. Even now, it's still kind of slowing down. It's been, to be honest, it's been the whole time I've been out there, and I'm looking forward to next game.
Edgecombe finished with 9 points, 7 rebounds, and 11 assists in the win. The Pride of Bimini finds himself squarely in the Rookie of the Year conversation, posting averages of 16.5 points, 5.6 rebounds, and 4.2 assists. He shot a cool 44% from the field all year and 35% from distance. The third overall pick was also recently celebrated as the Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month for his performance in March. But the ride don't stop there. Edgecombe and the 7th-seeded Sixers have to get past a tough 8th-seeded Orlando Magic team in the SoFi play-in tournament to solidify their spot in this year's playoffs. The math is simple. Win, and the Sixers will face the Boston Celtics in the first round. Lose, and they've got a date with the winner of the Charlotte Hornets and Miami Heat matchup. The Sixers and Magic face off on Tuesday night on Prime Video. Now let's high step into some football as week 2 of the Grand Bahama Flag Football League is in the books. In women's 5-on-5 action, the LWA Wolverines continue to look dominant, this time at the expense of the off-the-bench superstars. DeAndrea Nixon broke away from the defense, adding to the Wolverines' multi-touchdown day. The Wolverines ran away with this one in wire-to-wire fashion, clawing their way to a 19-0 win. Over on the men's 9-on-9 field, the Connect Shipping Jets improved to 2-0 on the season. Lawrence 50 Woods and Michael Stewart established their connection early on in the first half. Woods and Stewart connected for 3 touchdowns on the day as they quieted the Fidelity Bulldogs in convincing fashion. The final score in that one, 28-0. And in women's 8-on-8 action, the Arena Vixens survived a close one with the overtime Lady Elites. Tied at 6 apiece, Sasha Grant received the handoff and found her way around the Elites defense, putting the Vixens up for good. Their final score in that one, 12-6. And that is going to do it for your sports fix this evening, but your local forecast is next. I'm Shane Stubbs. Get you all on the rebound.
Tonight's weather forecast is brought to you by Royal Star Assurance.
Cause it's so beautiful.
Save more drugs. We got you. From cosmetics to prosthetics, what you need for your family, the brands you're looking for, the quality you expect, the prices you need and deserve. Feel the love. Save more at Save More Drugs.
Can't be happening, but no, man.
What happened, buddy?
Hey, Michael, that's you?
Yeah, that's me, but don't Michael me. Looks like we got a flat tire situation.
Wait,
here.
you wouldn't believe. I just got this tire 3 days ago, and the thing done flat.
I feel your pain, but let me tell you something. Let me help you. People don't buy them kind of tires no more. People smart today. Let me help you. Go to KMW Batteries and Tires on West Settlers Way.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you can get a brand new tire now for a few dollars more or even less. Now, it's a lucky day for you because I got their number right here. Okay. Call them now because you're going to need their road service.
Thank you, Michael. Right now.
KMW Battery and Tire, West Settlers Way. Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. 351-2595.
Let's keep it clean. Put it in the trash, my guy. Not on the ground, not on the beach, not in the bush, not in the street. No, yeah. Just put it in the trash, my guy. Not on the ground, not on the beach, not in the bush, not on the streets. Just put it in the trash, my guy.
Bombastic side eye. Criminal offensive side eye.
Put it in the trash. Put it in the trash. That's it, put it in the trash. Just put it in the trash. That's it. Just put it in the trash, my guy. Not on the ground, not on the beach, not in the bush, not in the street. Just put it in the trash, my guy. Yeah, just put it in the trash, my guy. Yeah, we just gotta keep Grand Bahama clean.
Your number one team in the North. Only the sun covers the Bahamas better.
That concludes this edition of the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition. I'm Jolanda Thompson-Evans.
I'm Shane Stubbs.
Thank you so much for tuning in.
Coming up in the Bahamas Tonight, hear what the Prime Minister makes of the opposition's plans to introduce a national lottery should it become the next government. Plus, a former Prime Minister goes public with his plans running as an independent candidate and why support for him should continue. And from teen to senior citizen, 1,000 Bahamians level up to fill a possibility gap. The Bahamas Tonight, the National Report, starts now. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. A proposed national lottery shaping up to be a major political flashpoint as the Free National Movement leader rolls out its manifesto. But as Leah Cooper tells us tonight, the Prime Minister dismisses the idea as nothing more than a gimmick.
The Free National Movement unveiling a sweeping manifesto over the weekend, promising major changes to the Bahamian economy, transparency laws, and immigration, but not without pushback. At the Super Club Breezes Resort, F&M leader Michael Printard announced plans for a national lottery, calling it a key funding tool for national development.
This lottery itself would focus on large-scale big ball draws, 5-ball and 6-ball formats, offering prizes in the hundreds of thousands of dollars and even millions. It will not compete with the small ball lotto games currently operated by current private operators.
Printard says the lottery would be independently managed with strong oversight and could generate millions while coexisting with private gaming operators. But the proposal's already drawing criticism. Prime Minister the Honorable Philip Davis dismissing the lottery plan as an attention grab.
Talk about a national lottery seems to be a gimmick. Trying to grab headlines. It just speaks of desperation, and it's really not thought out.
Printard mentions countries like the Dominican Republic, Curacao, St. Martin, and Ghana, where he says have shown a well-regulated public lottery can coexist harmoniously with private operators.
We will follow a similar model, and we will do so responsibly, transparently, and with the public interest always at the center of our considerations.
But Prime Minister Philip Davis questions Printard's motives, especially considering some of the countries he used as examples.
For him to use the Dominican Republic as the model for his national lottery, when the national lottery of Dominican Republic is proven to be such a failure, which with corruption and fraud and the like, if that's the model he's going to do, one has to question why is he wanting to have a national lottery? Is it for the purpose of a slush fund for corruptors and fraudsters, as the model that he cling on to or embrace has proven to be?
The Prime Minister adds that it's rather odd to want to turn the public treasury into a gaming house. But with Election Day fast approaching, the F&M is betting big that this platform will resonate, while opponents question whether these promises can deliver. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Leah Cooper.
Well, thanks, Leah. Now, more opposition to a national lottery surfacing. The president of Great Commission Ministries, Bishop Walter Hanchel, says the lottery is not something that God approves. He says a lottery like casino gambling and the number houses are driven by money and chance. Mr. Hanchel further notes that the lottery encourages get-rich-quick thinking and not good stewardship of our finances. Well, the promise of a national lottery was not the only focus of the Free National Movement's plan. On Sunday, in a packed ballroom at Breezes Resort, Cable Beach, F&M candidates unveiled key elements of the party's manifesto ahead of next month's general election. Our Desmond Saunders was there.
Sharply critical of the Davis administration's term in office, Free Nation Movement leader Michael Pintard promises, if elected, his party will cut government spending, implement the Freedom of Information Act within its first 90 days in office, increase visitor spending, and provide financial support to new parents.
Our pledge to provide $200 per month in child support to a newborn of qualifying parents, can be male or female, married or single.
Several Free Nation Movement candidates also took the stage outlining the party's plans across key sectors, including tourism, immigration, education, national security, agriculture, and health care.
We will cut back to zero rated on everyday essentials, on electricity, medical costs, and education supplies. We will implement a long-term strategy targeting a 35% increase in stopover visitors, with major investment in ecotourism, health and wellness travel, and cultural and heritage tourism, especially in the Family Islands and in Grand Bahama.
No person or persons who enters the Bahamas illegally will ever be eligible for Bahamian citizenship.
We will require that 40% of food served by hotels, restaurants, and grocery stores in this country be sourced locally where available. And hear this, that 70% of government food spending supports Bahamian producers first.
Your F&M government will invest in the future of medicine.
Party officials say the party's platform are not campaign promises, but a binding commitment to voters. Well, as the national campaign heats up and with weeks before the next general election, officials of the Free Nation Movement say they will continue to share its vision with the Bahamian people with hopes of becoming the next government of the Bahamas. Here at the Breezes Resort, Desmond Son is the Bahamas Tonight.
Thanks, Desmond. The Progressive Liberal Party has set out to update the public every week until the general election. It's all part of what Director of Communications in the Office of the Prime Minister, Latrey Ramming, sees as a strategy to counter misinformation while ensuring residents get a clear account of the work the PLP's done during its time in office. Now, residents, he says, can also learn about the PLP's manifesto and campaign through the party's blueprint tracker.
We want to really caution the voting public to really question the information you see. We know that there's going to be a bunch of misinformation about the government policies, the PLP's record. And like the previous speakers have said before, we have made public our blueprint tracker. So you can interrogate our record, you can see what the government has done in your name, and you can also interrogate blueprint for progress. The Prime Minister has indicated the PLP intends to run a very disciplined campaign. It will not be nasty. Other parties have determined and made their choice of campaign style very clear.
Cabinet Ministers the Honourable Pio Glover-Roll and Zane Lightbourne go on to stress the government's proven record ahead of the May 12th poll day.
We have made real progress together. We moved this country from crisis to recovery, and now we're building an economy that creates real opportunities for Bahamians. Opportunities to earn through jobs and better wages, opportunities to learn through education and training, and opportunities to own through housing and business opportunities.
We made the decision that if we are asking the Bahamian people for their support, then we must also give them a clear, honest account of the work. The tracker brings together 387 commitments that were made to the Bahamian people. Today, 325 of those commitments are already completed or in progress.
Well, for nearly 5 years, he served as the country's prime minister. In 2021, though, he was given the boot. This time around, Dr. Hubert Minnis is appealing to voters to check his track record in his bid to gain another term in next month's general election. As we hear in this next report, he spoke candidly about his future agenda and what national issues he plans to tackle head on. Aldavise Munnings reports.
Nearly 20 years since the Most Honorable Dr. Hubert Minnis first represented the Killarney constituency as a member of the Free National Movement's 2007 caucus, in 2026 he's taken on a new political adventure, mounting an independent campaign, charging that he literally had to.
If you, the members of the press, ask me a question, I am not the answer. I am to inform them as to what question was asked, inform them as to the answer, and they will meet with their team and they will flesh it out and they will answer.
Dr. Minnis is convinced an independent member of parliament embodies the voice of the people, and he or she can gain the same traction as a member of parliament for the government or opposition. Now, if re-elected in May, he promises to prioritize addressing noise pollution, dumping, flooding, and protecting wetlands.
When you pass through some of our areas, wetland is being filled in by trash, tins, cans, paper, etc. And then they come back and put a layer of soil on top of that. So you're buying property thinking you're buying something, but you're not buying anything. It's just a half-inch layer of soil on top of water.
The veteran gynecologist holds firm the nation's health sector is deteriorating, adding that voters should ask their candidate to make it a part of their political platform this election season.
Establish a committee that comprises PLP, FNM, independents, whatever, members of the health community, the private sector, and patients. And you plot the way forward. That way the difficult decisions can be made. If they don't answer it or they say no, they have no interest in your survival or your health care, and you should have no interest in them. Do not vote for them. If you vote for them, you're voting for your own death.
For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Altavis Munnings.
Meantime, here are the candidates vying for the multi-island MICAL constituency plan to tackle issues raised in that southern Bahamas seat. Here's Lloyd Allen.
MICAL is the smallest populated constituency in the country. It is often described as challenging to represent because it spans 5 islands incorporating Mayaguana, Anagua, Crooked Island, Acklins, and Long Key. Representatives from the 3 parties are petitioning for the seat. Among them, Ron Ellen Brister for the Progressive Liberal Party, James Lee Ferguson for the Free National Movement, and Dr. Jermaine Higgs under the Coalition of Independence banner.
As a young girl, I draw reference to many memories of spending time, especially in the summers, with Uncle Wee on the hill with the rest of my cousins. Present day, my aunt and uncle, Norma, Powell Cox, and Rupert Cox live there and have an amazing bonefish lodge on top of the hill, Masons Bay.
I was born in Betsy Bay, Mayaguana. I have a heritage from Acklins through my father, John Lee Ferguson. That's the Williamson and the Ferguson family 3.
I was always connected with MICAL from birth. I have a lot of family members down there, especially down in Inagua. The Higgs, the Williams, the Cox, the Forbes, they're all of my family.
These candidates have been canvassing MICAL for weeks, identifying similar challenges, including economic opportunities, as a towering focus post the May 12th general election.
So I believe that continuing to invest in our local farmers, continue to invest in our local fishermen and in small businesses in the tourism industry are key areas for opportunities.
Especially after the last hurricane, persons, especially young fishermen, they go down on the west side to get to the east side, which is rough, where the fishing ground is, where all they have to do is go on the east side and just dredge out the road again and then put a new ramp there so persons could just have access.
When it comes to Acklins and most of the islands, fishing is an industry that basically is untapped. And because of the fact that most persons will go out fishing, and when they return, they only bring a meal because they cannot sell their product fast enough or they cannot get rid of their product. So the whole idea is to open up the trade between us and our southern neighbors.
The question, though, remains who will be given the political mandate to lead the charge. Reporting in studio for the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Lloyd Allen.
Well, thanks, Lloyd. Alleged passport and voters card fraud, a sticking point this election, with all 3 parties fiercely sparring over that very issue. Well, tonight, police are confirming a case of suspected fraudulent document involving a Bahamian voters card. Now, police sharing that National Insurance Board officials alerted them shortly after 11:30 last Thursday morning about a 33-year-old woman found with what's believed to be a fake voters card. The accused subsequently subsequently arrested. About an hour later, a 31-year-old male employee of the Parliamentary Registration Department was also detained as part of that investigation. Both individuals are in custody. Now, the PRD releasing a statement this afternoon confirming that the casual worker has been charged with fraud by false pretense in the process, stressing that it's a clear example the system will catch you. According to Parliamentary Commissioner Harrison Thompson, the fact that persons are being detected and charged shows that safeguards are working, adding that in this case, the person suspected of fraud was not on the voter register. Bahamians are reminded that an authentic voter card carries the parliamentary seal embedded into the card, along with security features that cannot be copied. And as for the case in question, it was the absence of the parliamentary seal that triggered an internal protocol leading to further verification. Coming up, another 1,000 graduates coming out of the Upskill Bahamas program. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, the National Report. There's more news in a moment.
You have enough things to worry about. Living in a world that can seem opposite of the things you are trying to accomplish.
I can need a little help with this month, sis.
We're here to let you know that you don't have to go at it alone. Choose peace of mind. Choose comfort. Choose CD. Commonwealth Bank, leader in personal banking services.
John, I just found out that KFC has an irresistible promo.
Crunch into the juicy flavor of the new KFC Rapstar, a classic made modern that's crunchy, melty, and grilled to perfection for all the journeys of your day. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Are you better off today? Brave Davis and his cronies are. Extravagant taxpayer-funded trips, a luxury car for Philip, and hundreds of millions in no-bid contracts for their allies. But for us, gas and groceries through the roof, VAT on bread basket items, healthcare broken and unaffordable, and illegal immigrants flooding our communities. While Brave Davis and his cronies keep getting ahead, we pay the price. Under the F&M, that changes, because their job is to work for you.
Tasha, what you saying? Girl, right here, rushing to catch J.S. Johnson. I gotta renew my insurance. Oh, I with JSJ too, but I don't wait in line. I just pay online. Stop it. How you do that? Just email info@jsjohnson.com and say, sign me up for an online service center. They'll reach out and hook you up. You ain't never got to stand in line again. Amen to that. Save time. Pay online. Sign up for J.S. Johnson's online service center today.
Insurance, peace of mind. Portion of the news is brought to you by the Frank Pacharamming National Primary and High School Track and Field Championships. Tune in for live coverage only on the national station.
Well, you're looking there at a shot of the government high school in Yellow Elder Gardens, and GHS moved there 50 years ago from its Ponciana Drive location, making way for the College of the Bahamas, now the University of the Bahamas. And as always, that shot courtesy of our Shane Gibson. Thanks, Shane. Welcome back. 1,000 individuals graduating today from their Upskill Bahamas courses. Upskill was launched back in December with over 10,000 Bahamians signing up for a wide range of professional courses, from artificial intelligence to construction management. Addressing the graduating class was Education and Vocational Training Minister, the Honorable Glenys Hannah Martin.
PM is very interested in the statistics, so I'll just say it. Approximately 25% of the graduates are male. He's always looking to see where the men are. And 75% are female. So we got to work on that one. Approximately 25% of the graduates are from the Family Islands. The average age of graduates is 35. And as you've heard, they range from 16 to 67.
During his remarks, Prime Minister, the Honorable Philip Davis, expressed pride in this first graduating class.
I know it wasn't easy. I know it took a lot of determination, perhaps even more than you'd imagine when you first signed up. But you did it anyway. So let me ask something of you. And I'm asking all of you not just our graduates that's here, but the friends and family here to celebrate with you today, who appear to be nearly as proud as I am. I want to ask all of you to help me spread the word about Upskill, because Upskill is only going to get bigger and more ambitious. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to change what you are capable of, and your new skills and expertise are going to change the country.
In other news tonight, water sports operators here in the capital say business is improving, but challenges remain both on land and at sea as stakeholders point to safety concerns and infrastructure issues impacting the industry. Here's our Shaquille Dames.
After a slow start to the year due to cold weather and early challenges with outside operators, business is picking up for the water sports providers in Nassau. Owner of Pedro's Water Sports, Pedro Bannister, says swift intervention by local authorities has helped restore order, especially following recent concerns raised by U.S. Ambassador Herschel Walker about tourist safety and jet ski operations. Bannister says police presence in the area has since increased, helping to ensure a safer environment for both operators and visitors.
These things that have been happening is not really in this particular area. So it's probably somewhere off, away from where most tourists come, in an isolated area, and that's when you see problems coming. But I must commend the police because they've been doing a fabulous job on checking everyone that come in this area that dealing with the tourists, and I compliment them on doing such a good job. This particular area, you have more tourists that come to this particular beach, and the access to the male bathroom is like very limited. So if the government could step in and probably give us a larger bathroom, that would be a big help in this immediate area right here.
Co-owner of Pedro's Water Sports says while safety concerns are being addressed, infrastructure issues are now creating new obstacles for daily operations.
We're just having a problem down in the back, as you can see. The fella right on the Rumbus Park out here, he's trying to actually get off the rump due to the weather and the hurricane and the sand that builds up over the years and time. We just need some assistance at this time to try and clear it down a little for us. Even if you could just push it away, some of the degree off it a little, so we could have easy access actually to the beaches, so that all the workers and everybody that works here, it be a little easy hand on everybody right here.
The brothers say with continued support and improvements, the industry can remain safe, accessible, and a key part of the tourism experience here in the Bahamas. For the Bahamas Tonight, I'm Shaquille Dames.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Folk Call Smart Pass, the smart way to pay at the pump.
Sweet and spicy, marinated fried, tossed with chili, garlic and ginger, got many flavors, like honey barbecue.
Signature hot wings, turn up the heat for you. Those pepper wings, what's your flavor?
Roasted garlic parmesan, tastes so good, chicken, you know. So many flavors to try. What's your flavor? Honey barbecue, sweet and spicy, all new.
Signature hot wings.
What's your flavor? Roasted garlic parmesan, tastes so good, chicken, you know.
Those pepper wings.
2021. Borders overrun. Gang wars raging. Crime out of control. 4 years later, we're stronger. More than 1,000 new police and defense force officers, new interceptors protecting our waters, record numbers repatriated, and with stronger security partnerships, tougher anti-gang laws, and shantytown crackdowns, we're tightening our grip. Stronger borders, safer streets. This fight is never finished.
Throughout our lifetime, we must all make decisions. No matter how we choose, the right one just needs to be made. Like having J.S. Johnson Insurance Agents and Brokers as your insurance partner. We've been serving the Bahamas for over 100 years. Whether you need home, motor, marine, or commercial insurance, make the right decision. Call 397-2100 or visit jsjohnson.com.
JS Johnson Insurance, peace of mind.
We training for the bounce back. Just 150K payday. You all ready? You want to walk for this or you want to run for this? Good pace, good pace. Not too much water. Put that parlay in. Put that in. You know, Jalen Bronson disappointed us last time. You spin, right? Yeah, it don't look so. It's 10K.
It's the Bounce Back 150K Payday. Visit islandluck.com for more info. Island Luck. Winners live here.
Royce and Marlena join us live for a sneak peek of Access Now. I missed you guys.
I missed you too.
Thinking the same thing.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back. Yes. Well, it's National Fertility Month. We're going to be talking to a local doctor about an upcoming conference that's happening this week and also some stats. So if it's something you're going through, you're definitely not alone. And I think a lot of people don't realize just how common it is. It takes a minute sometimes.
It does.
You know?
It does. Very important conversation tonight. Also, we'll get our hands on a sweet treat, something of a tasty beverage. Think decadence. Decadence.
Yeah. There's always a good time over there, always a sweet time over there in Access Now. Stay with us. The Bahamas Tonight. The National Report continues after this.
How many times has this happened? You're enjoying your day off, but a reminder about a bill pulls you away. With online payment solutions, you don't have to interrupt what matters. Most utility companies offer secure digital portals that let you review your charges and pay instantly from your mobile device using bank-grade encryption, which makes sure your data is protected. Make time for what matters. The future of pay is digital.
Let's make this moment last forever. Let's start a family together. With a house, a car, and kids. Oh, I love the way we live. I got it covered. BAF has got me covered. So live your life. BAF for life. So live your life. BAF for life. So live your life. BAF for life. BAF has got you covered.
When bold flavor meets crispy perfection, something deliciously unexpected happens. Say hello to Wendy's new Italian chicken sandwich. Juicy chicken topped with Italian seasoned tomatoes, melty mozzarella, and a zesty mayo spread that'll have you saying, Bellissimo! It's the chicken you crave with a zesty twist you didn't see coming. Always imitated, never duplicated. Gotta be Wendy's.
2021. Borders overrun. Gang wars raging. Crime out of control. 4 years later, we're stronger. More than 1,000 new police and defense force officers, new interceptors protecting our waters, record numbers repatriated, and with stronger security partnerships, tougher anti-gang laws, and shantytown crackdowns, we're tightening our grip. Stronger borders, safer streets. This fight is never finished.
And that does it for the National Report, but stay close. The Bahamas Tonight continues with Access Now.
Health is the greatest gift. That's where we come in. Bahamas Medical and Surgical Supplies is a premier distributor of medical equipment, as well as medical and surgical consumables. Our engineers are always on hand, providing top care service